In a 6-3 ruling yesterday, the Supreme Court watered down one of the last remaining provisions of the Voting Rights Act of 1965. In striking down Louisiana's congressional map, the court narrowed the circumstances under which states can create majority Black, Latino, or other minority districts. Now, the ruling could have a big impact on congressional maps across the country in the future, but what does it all mean for you and your community? Well, here to break it down for us is Northwestern's class of 1940 professor of law, Michael Kang. Professor, thanks for joining me this morning.
Thanks for having me.
In the most simplistic of terms, what does this mean for voters and minority congressional representation moving forward?
This is a pretty big deal. The court doesn't strike down Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act, but it effectively guts it. It makes it very, very hard, essentially impossible to win a Section 2 claim, which means the Voting Rights Act is basically gone. And so over the longer term, there's no question it's going to have a huge impact on minority representation, and it's also going to have a big impact in the partisan breakdown between Republicans and Democrats, certainly by the time of the next redistricting cycle.
You know, I kind of gets to my next question. Do you foresee groups moving forward to sue any state with a Black or minority congressional district to try to get it erased and remapped? Illinois' 4th congressional district, a predominantly Latino district, being one of those potentially?
Well, I think there's no question that the Voting Rights Act, as the court's opinion indicates, really interacts with party politics these days. So where this decision is going to have the biggest impact is in Republican-controlled states, where you have minority representation that votes Democratic. And now there's basically a green light for those states to redistrict, gerrymander to the hilt, and get rid of essentially all minority representation in the Deep South that are controlled by Republicans and have just a handful of states that had been handful of districts that had been protected by Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act. Those protections are gone. So it really allows the Republicans to gerrymander as freely as they want in the South.
Could this lead to voter suppression in any way, in your opinion?
Well, I think it makes it unnecessary to really engage in a lot of the monkeying with voting rules that there have been a lot of partisan wars over the last several years about, because now they can just redraw the districts. Republican governments, at least in the Deep South, can redraw the districts in a way that ensures that their candidates win. So I think this is going to impact a huge number of districts, probably about 20 districts, maybe more, by the time that we roll around to the next redistricting cycle. It's a little less clear what's going to happen for this fall's elections.
Right. 60 years, almost 60, well, actually, yeah, 60 years after the Voting Rights Act is passed, many people saying today this is a huge step backwards. Do you agree?
Yeah, I do. I think this is a really, really big deal. It guts the most successful piece of legislation from the 20th century that transformed American politics. And it's a huge step back for minority representation. I think it's going to basically gut minority representation in those states in the South that are controlled by Republican legislatures. And those states have shown kind of no compunctions about gerrymandering to the hilt, and really that's spread to both parties in a kind of all-out war, and this just makes it worse.
All right, Professor Kang, thank you so much for joining us this morning and providing that insight.
Thank you.